welcome to October's Restorative Yoga with me, Kate. I'll be your guide through today's practice. If you want props for today, please have at least one or two poofy pillows. The poofier, the better, in my opinion, as well as a blanket or two. And we are going to begin today laying either on your side or on your belly, whichever you would prefer today. So grab a blanket, fold it up. You can have one of your pillows nearby, especially if you choose to lay on your side in the fetal position. If, however, you are laying on your front side in prone, rather than having a pillow underneath your head, you're going to stack your hands either flat or in fists underneath your forehead. Once you've chosen your opening position, you can either stare straight in front of you or close your eyes. Almost like closing the curtain on a stage, blocking out any external light so that you can begin to look and feel inwards. As you begin this journey inwards, start to connect to your breath. Greet your breath as a guide for your practice. On your next inhale, balloon your belly out. As you exhale, soften the muscles around your abdominals and around your hips. Slowly inhale again. From the belly up through the rib cage. As you exhale, let go of any holding patterns along your spine. Two more breaths. Inhale from the belly through the ribs up into your chest and collarbones. Exhale out of your mouth, let the fronts of your shoulders go. One more opening inhale. Breathing all the way from the base of your pelvis up into the top of your skull. As you exhale out of your mouth, let go of any should-haves that you have picked up today. Just give yourself permission to become fully immersed in your practice. If at any time you veer off that path, just reconnect to your guide, your breath, and allow it to lead you back in. Now, if your inner legs are not already touching, slide your legs together until they touch, creating almost like a mermaid tail. And then if you're on your side, you can still do this. It'll just feel a little bit different. We're doing pelvic tucks with a belly breath. As you inhale, breathe down into your belly, feel it balloon out into space or into the floorboards. As you exhale, actively pull your belly button towards your spine and feel your tailbone tucking towards the back of your heels. Inhale into your belly. Use that to help tilt your pelvis forward slightly, sticking your tailbone up into the air. Exhale, tuck your tailbone towards the heels, lengthen through the mid and low back. Inhale to tilt, unlock your SI joint. Exhale, curl your tailbone back. Feel your belly activating. Do 2 more of those on your own. Inhale to tilt, exhale to tuck. Starting to unlock. From your last one, bring your pelvis through to stillness. Slide your elbows underneath your shoulders. Have your forearms in a number 11 position, coming into a Sphinx pose. And then for today, let's tuck our toes. Let me just go a little bit further forward. Tuck your toes underneath behind you. And see if you can get all 10 of your toe pads onto the mat. Side crunches are next. As you inhale, push into your forearms. Feel for lifting up and out of your shoulder sockets. As you exhale, crunch your right side ribs towards your right hip, creating a C curve in your spine towards the right side of your mat. As you inhale, bring your spine through to center. Lift up through your collarbones. Exhale, crunch left side ribs towards left hip bone, arching towards the left side of that. Inhale through to center. Exhale, crunch over to the right. If you'd like to add even more, maybe gaze towards your right toes, turning your head behind you. Inhale, move through to center. Exhale, crunch over to the left and look over left shoulder. One more to each side. Inhale through to center. Exhale, crunch over to the right, maybe gaze. Inhale, center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, neutralize your spine. Keep your toes tucked. Hands walk underneath shoulders. Push up onto all fours. Let's readjust our blankets so that you have padding for your knees. Might have to readjust here. Toes are still tucked. Your knees are hip distance wide. Palms are about shoulder distance. We're moving into a moon salutation next. So start by inhaling with your spine nice and straight. As you exhale, drop your belly, look up towards the ceiling. This is your cow pose. As you inhale, now round your spine, coming into an angry cat. Drop your head down low. And then inhale, push your hips back towards your heels into a modified child's pose. Again, inhale, roll forward into an all fours position. Exhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Inhale, curl into your Halloween cat. And then hips reach back towards your heels. Let your head hang heavy like a bowling ball. Adding on, inhale, roll forward to a straight spine, all fours. This time as you exhale, lower your belly into cow pose and stick out your tongue, adding in lion's breath. Inhale, curl your tailbone underneath. Round your spine into your Halloween cat. And exhale, hips back towards child's pose. Moving breath to now breath to movement. Inhale through to all fours, straight spine. Exhale, cow pose with lion's breath. Inhale, round your spine, angry cat or Halloween cat. And exhale, hips back, child's pose. Inhale, rock back forward to all fours. Then exhale, kick your feet over to the right. And then lay on your left hip, left side. All right. From here, take one of your pillows and put it in between your thighs. Now with your left side on the mat, I'm going to show two different options for your left arm. Option one, have the left hand a little bit forward of the shoulder, so you can kind of sink into the shoulder girdle. If, however, you have any shoulder instability or injuries, bring your elbow down to the floor. Now the rest of your body is going to be straight. So if you were to look down on yourself from above, you would see that your body's in one straight line. Scoot here. From here, relax your head down towards your left shoulder. Flex your toes back towards your shins so the bottoms of your feet are flat. Take one inhale into your left side ribs. Feel them expanding. As you exhale, energetically press the bottoms of your feet away from your body, like you're trying to make footprints on the opposite wall. This should start to activate the left side seam of your body, opening it up to receiving more blessings from the other side. Take one more breath here. And then lounge. Lizard on the other side, relax your feet. Either roll to your right side, or you can just swivel around. I'm going to do that option. Bring in your body's nice and straight. Lining up with the long edge of your mat, palm or elbow down. Right ear towards right shoulder. Bottoms of feet are flat. This time, inhale, expand right side ribs. Exhale, bottoms of feet press towards the wall opposite you. Maybe intending to kick a couple holes in the wall, not actually, but just pretending. From here, relax the legs. And then roll onto your back. Actually, I lied. Remove your pillow from in between your thighs. Excuse me. And before you come onto your back, have your pillow go widthwise along your mat so that when you lay back on your pillow, you're aiming to get your shoulder blades right on top of it. Your hands will interlace behind your neck to help support your head. Option for the legs, either feet planted, knees bent, or option number 2, legs straight out in front of you. Whichever option you choose, just make sure both kneecaps are pointing towards the ceiling. From here, mild abdominal crunches are next. As you inhale, dip your head back until you start to feel a little bit of a stretch across the inside of your armpit muscles. As you exhale, front ribs reach towards your frontal hip bones. As you crunch up, actively pull your belly in. Inhale, lower your head and chest until you feel that nice stretch. Then exhale, pull your belly in, activate your frontal abdominal muscles to help lift your head and chest up. 4 more of these crunches. Inhale, tilt back, keep your jaw relaxed. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale, tilt back, maybe go a little bit closer to the floor. Exhale, crunch up. Last 2, inhale, head comes back. Exhale, knit your front ribs towards your frontal hip bones. Last one, what'll it take to get a little bit closer to the floor, get a bit of a deeper stretch. Then exhale, curl up as much as you can. From here, lower your head about halfway. Bring one hand on side of your hip, then the other comes down, and then press yourself up back to a seat. From here, grab a sip of water. We've got one more thing, and then we'll get into our restorative section. If you would like to have your pillow as a rest for your head, you can have it underneath it, or if you like to just be straight on the ground with your back, that's option number 2. When you're done with your sip of water, lay back down on your spine, head either resting on your pillow or straight on the floor, arms down by your side. Now from this position, we're going to work all on the right leg and then switch over to the left. Start by inhaling into your belly. Pause your breath when full. As you hold your breath, lift your right leg up, knee is bent, stacked over right hip. As you exhale, actively pull your belly button down towards your spine. Inhale, keep the right leg where it's at. Then as you exhale, straighten the right leg, reaching the right heel towards the ceiling. Pull right side belly in. Inhale, re-bend your right knee. Open the right leg out to the side. Catch it with your right palm, kind of like a little kickstand in a half frog position. Then as you exhale, tuck your tailbone towards the ceiling and pull your belly in. Inhale, right hand helps right thigh through to center. Exhale, set your right foot back down to the mat. Take one full round of breath in and out of the nose, and then we'll go to the other side. Inhale, hold your breath at the top. As you hold, lift your left leg up, knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Then exhale, push your low back into the mat, pull belly in. Inhale, balloon your belly out. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Reach the center of your heel towards the ceiling as the center of your belly button pulls down. Inhale, re-bend the left knee. Open the leg out to the side, catch it with your left palm. And then exhale, pull belly in. Inhale, help the left knee through to center. Exhale, set your left foot down. Then take one full round of breath to reset. And we'll do both sides one more time. If you'd like to close your eyes, feel free. I'll walk you through it all again. Inhale, hold your breath when full, but not forcing it. As you hold, lift your right leg up in a 90-degree angle. Exhale, push your low back into the mat. Belly button pulls down. Inhale, keep your jaw relaxed. Exhale, straighten the right leg towards the ceiling. Push your low back into the mat, pull belly down. Inhale, re-bend right knee, open it out to the side, catch it with your right hand. Exhale, half frog, pull belly in, and maybe give a little tug with your right hand, encouraging the right thigh bone away from the hip socket, making space in the joint. Inhale, help the right knee through to center. Exhale, set the foot down. One full round of breath to reset. Maybe you can feel the energy of your abdomen, your center of creativity, connecting with the energy of your legs now. Your legs are what drives you forward. So maybe now you can take your creativity and your drive another step forward. Last round, inhale, hold your breath at the top. And hold the left knee, lift, stacking over hip. Exhale, full belly in. Inhale, expand your side ribs. Exhale, reach the center of your left heel skyward. Push your low back into the mat, pull belly down. Inhale, rebend left knee. Catch it with your left hand out to the side, half frog. Exhale, curl tailbone up, pull belly down. Maybe give a little tug with the left hand, encouraging more space in the left hip. Inhale, help your left knee through the center. Exhale, set left foot down. Glue the bottoms of your feet together, knees open up wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. If you haven't already, close your eyes. And begin to feel all of the minute sensations that are popping up all around your body. Maybe bringing to life an area that you haven't thought about in a while, or maybe never even thought to think about. Take a moment of appreciation for these little glimmers, these bright spots. Thank them for showing up, just as they're thanking you for showing up for them today. Few more breaths here. Now that we've had a chance to shake off all of the cobwebs from the physical world, any of the distractions from our day, start to get a little bit deeper, a little closer to the veil between the spiritual and physical world. If you can, try and keep your eyes closed as I walk you through this next bit. Trust in your body's natural intuition. Bring your hands to your outer thighs and use your hands to help bring your legs together like a book. Once your feet are planted and knees are pointing up towards the ceiling, cross your right ankle over your left thigh in a figure 4 position and let the right knee externally rotate out to the side. From here, alternate nostril breathing. Bring your right thumb, closing your right nostril. Inhale through just the left side nostril. Once your lungs are full, close the left nostril with your ring finger. Open up the right, then exhale. Inhale through just right nostril. Pause for a moment as you close the right nostril and open up the left. Exhale everything out. That was one full round. Again, inhale through left. Exhale through just the right. Then switching, inhale through just right. Exhale through just the left. Keep going on your own, left and right. Alternate nostril breathing or Shivananda pranayama. This particular breath exercise is a wonderful way to connect the left and right sides of our brains, as well as their corresponding sides of the body that they control. As you go back and forth for a couple more rounds, feel that dusty veil in between the two sides of your brain getting lifted, or at least a little more translucent with each round. Make the connection a little clearer. The next time that you exhale out of your right nostril, lower your right hand down to the mat. Right foot lowers down to the mat as well. Knock your knees together, step your feet wide. In this neutralizing pose, notice any subtle differences. Your left and right side. Switching to side two. Walk your feet towards one another. And then this time hook left ankle over right knee. Figure four. Alternate nostril breathing with the opposite hand. This time, left thumb covers left nostril. Inhale through right nostril. Pause when full. Switch over, opening the left, closing the right, then exhale. Inhale through left nostril. Close it at the top, open the right, exhale everything out. Once you've gotten this pattern, keep going on your own. Alternating your breath pattern from left to right side. Your breath begins to weave its way all around the different sections of your brain, different areas of your body. It's like it's weaving together threads that were formerly separated. Threading them together to create a strong bond. And emotions and your thoughts become less frazzled with each additional exhale, feeling more settled. Couple more rounds here. Next time that you exhale out of your left side nostril, lower left arm down, left foot plants down, knees, inner knee joints find one another. Feel the clarity in both nostrils as you take a few breaths in and out. Notice how your body becomes hyper-aware, hypersensitive to all sensations, both internal and external. Keep your feet wide. Begin to windshield wipe your knees side to side. You can go as fast or as slow as you would like. And if one of these angles feels really good to your thigh or to your hip, stretching and wringing it out, you can always hold there for an additional moment or two. Couple more to each side. And the next time that your knees are over to the right, roll to the right side completely through the fetal position. And gently push yourself up to a comfortable seat. We'll need both of our pillows now. And if you just have one, it's more important that you have a pillow underneath your leg for this supported spinal twist. And if you have a second one, that will go underneath your head. I'm going to reconfigure my blanket real quick so that I have a long padding for my body. And then when you're ready, lay down on your right side. Draping your left leg, knee bent, on top of your pillow. Option to stay here on your side. Option number 2, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling, then back behind you, spiraling your spine even more. Now we're going to be here for at least a few minutes, so please find a position that is very comfortable, that you can settle into for a long period of time. Once you have found that ideal position for your body, let your eyelids close one more time. Reconnect to the rhythm of your breath. We spend a good amount of time literally wringing out all of the physical distractions from your body and your mind. Try and keep your body completely still for at least the next few minutes. And in that stillness, begin to feel those minute sensations popping up all throughout your body. These sensations are lessons, teaching you something new about your body, about how you move through this world, how you tick, how you work. And so often we're so blinded to these lessons that we just pass them by. As you lay here for the next few minutes, just breathing into these thoughts. Turn on those witchy, spidey senses. And when one new sensation pops up, if your breath is your guide, greet it. Ask what it needs from you in this moment. And be open to its answer. Your last few breaths on this side. If your chest is pointing towards the ceiling, slowly, like a sloth, roll onto your right side. Use your left hand to help encourage your left leg off of the pillows. And then once it's departed, use your left hand to press yourself up, either rolling or swiveling to the other side, supported twist. Second round. Make sure you're not holding your breath as you transition. It's easy to forget it as we go. And this side might feel totally different. That's okay. Again, honor what each individual sensation is telling you in the moment. Right leg drapes on top of your pillow, chest either pointing towards the pillow as well, or rotating up towards the ceiling. Once you're in your second side of your twist, close your curtains, your eyelids. You follow your breath on the second side. Notice how much more breathability your body has now. How much more air you're able to intake and move around within. Maybe even those new sensations, those new spots, can be lit up even more with your breath. On a minute, scientific or molecular level, these sensations you're experiencing is just energy. Energy is everything, and everything is energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It's constantly changing, evolving, moving. So maybe these sensations that you're experiencing right now, maybe they're from your own past. Maybe they are remnants of the past of those who raised you or who made an influence in your life. No matter where you're at, those spirits, those energies are always with you. Sure, you're listening to them. Be here for a few more minutes. Last two breaths in the shape. Your third inhale rolls you onto your side if your sternum was spiraling towards the ceiling. Right palm helps right leg to slide off of your pillow. And then press yourself up to a seat one more time. We're going to switch our props for our final pose Shavasana. If you have just one pillow, have it with the short end facing towards your low back, so that when you lay down onto it, get a little bit of opening in the front ribs and the chest area. Second pillow will go underneath your knees. And if either one of those isn't feeling great to your body today, or if you have another favorite Shavasana position, you can always tap into that. Or if you're ready for bed, I always leave that open for people. No one's taken me up on it yet, but if you want to go to bed or take a nap on a couch, you just head over there now. All right, around there, lay down, get nice and comfortable. You have earned this final piece of rest and rejuvenation. This is what we've all come to yoga for. Have your arms resting by your sides, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Make sure your head is supported, not tilting up off the pillow. Let your eyelids get incredibly heavy here. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm, so it flows with ease both in and out of your body. Know that your entire being has become attuned to not only the physical presence, but also the spiritual. Turn that attentiveness up. Your physical body stays still. Feel your sense of feeling. It's like about a level 10 or maybe even 11. Palms and heart are open, ready to receive any blessings from the other side. All of those who came before you are still with you. Maybe you can sense their presence around you as they stand or lay next to you. Energy is everything, and everything is energy. The energy of those in the spirit world are just as real as those in the physical. You've experienced it so far in this practice. Give yourself permission to be open, or rather to remain open, welcoming in all of those blessings from the other side. We'll bring you out of our final Shavasana here in a bit. Just let yourself be physically still and energetically open. Your awareness begins to drift back towards your mat. Draw it a little closer as you begin to inhale deeply through your nose. Softly exhale out of your mouth. Rock your head side to side. Reconnecting the mind and the body. Wiggle each finger. All the toes. Pull ankles and wrists in both directions. Get all the cracks and crinkles out. And on your next inhale, take the biggest breath you've taken yet today. Stretch your arms and legs in any direction that would feel good. And from here, roll over to one side. And from your fetal position, begin to press yourself up to any comfortable seat. Once upright, bring your palms to touch and bow your chin down. Thank you all so much for peeling back the veil and for sharing your experience with me tonight. Continue to be excellent to yourself and excellent to others.